After the waiter had brought their food, Fluttershy made a surprising request. "Do you have any whipped cream?" He raised an eyebrow. She had ordered a plate of spaghetti and a glass of chocolate milk. "We do, madame," he said, "but what do you want it for?" "She probably wants it for her chocolate milk," Pinkie said, holding out her own glass. "Bring some for me too." The waiter shrugged and returned a few minutes later with a can of whipped cream. Fluttershy snatched it out of his hoof and squirted it all over her spaghetti. Everybody stared at her in confusion. Fluttershy?" Umbridge said. "Can you bring some hot sauce as well?" the little Pegasus asked the waiter. "Hot sauce?" he repeated. "Madame, I don't think—" "Please," she batted her eyes. "Some caramel sauce too." He sighed. "As you wish, madame." "Fluttershy, are you okay?" Twilight cried. "I just have this craving for spaghetti, whipped cream, hot sauce and caramel," Fluttershy explained. "But all at once?" Pinkie asked. "Even I think that's a weird combination." "I'm telling you, that's what I'm hungry for." "Madame," said the waiter, "here's your—" "Thank you." She grabbed both bottles and splattered their contents onto her plate. Her friends cringed as she began stuffing the concoction down her throat. "Fluttershy!" Rarity exclaimed. "Table manners, please!" "What's the matter, Rarity?" Fluttershy snapped, her mouth filled with food. "Afraid to get dirty?" "Fluttershy!" The yellow Pegasus shook her head, shocked at how she was behaving. Then she wiped her mouth with a blush. "I'm sorry, girls. I don't know what came over me. I've been feeling strange today." "No kidding," Rainbow said, staring at what was left of her recipe. "So, other than your peculiar appetite," Twilight said, "how else have you been feeling strange?" "Well," Fluttershy pondered, "when I got out of bed this morning, I had a terrible cramp, and I almost fainted on my way over here." "Have you been sleeping all right?" "Yes, actually more than usual," she yawned. "For instance—" She abruptly collapsed face down into her food. Applejack gently lifted her head. "Fluttershy, wake up!" "Oh, God damn it. You all want some pie? Fluttershy, wake up!" Her eyes snapped open. "Huh?" The cackle began wiping her face. "You sure you've been sleeping enough?" "More than enough. I fell asleep at 6 last night and woke up at 9 this morning." "Maybe you're overworked." "I don't see how. Discord's been feeding the animals every morning for 5 days straight. I'm anything but overworked." She suddenly put one hoof to her mouth and the other on her stomach. "Oh, my." Her cheeks puffed. "I don't feel so good." Twilight summoned a bucket with her magic and handed it to Fluttershy just in time. "Serves you right after eating that barf," Rainbow said. "Maybe we should take you to the doctor," Twilight suggested. "We should see what this is all about." Since he had fallen in love with Fluttershy, Discord had been using his magic for good deeds. Ponies from far and wide would come to him for help. He was now sitting on his throne, listening to a stallion from Hoofington. He had lost interest in the middle of his speech and let out a yawn. A sweet voice brought his attention back. "Discord, I have exciting—" Fluttershy trailed off when she saw the visitor. "Oh, I did not know you had business. I suppose it can wait." "Nonsense," the Discord said, waving his paw. "Come over here, my dear." Once she was at his side, he ran his finger under her chin. "I'll be with you in a moment." He turned back to the stallion. "So, let me get this straight. Your village was attacked by parasprites." "Yes," the stallion nodded. "So what do you want me to do about it?" "Discord," Fluttershy warned. "It's a simple question," her husband said innocently. "All our crops were devoured," the stallion explained, "and we have no food to last the winter." "So you want a bountiful harvest, I see." "Yes." "What do you need me for, then? You've got seeds, don't you?" "Well, yes, but they won't grow in time." He sighed. Okay, but it's gonna cost you." Fluttershy crossed her hooves. "Discord!" "Oh," the stallion uttered. "What's your price?" "I want—" The room turned dark and fire ignited behind Discord's throne. "Your soul!" he hissed. The stallion cowered in fear. The Dodecodocus broke into laughter as the room returned to normal. "Oh, that was priceless! You should see the look on your face!" He wiped a tear from his eye. "I'm kidding, okay?" He snapped his fingers. Your village now has enough food to last through the winter, and halfway through spring. Oh, thank you, the stallion said, backing toward the door. Thank you, Lord Discord. We are eternally grateful. You know what I'm imagining now? I'm imagining like a stallion just going bowing, but just bowing to him, like saying, Lord Discord. It's like, what the frig? Yeah, you could send me a gift basket if you want. Once the door was shut, the crocus snaked his arm around his wife. Now that we're alone, he pressed his lips against hers before she could say anything. She took a moment to kiss him back, and then pulled away. Actually, honey, there's something I need to talk to you about. He chuckled. Why would you want to talk when there are so many more interesting things we could do? It's important. He rolled his eyes. Oh, all right. What is it you want to talk about, my angel? She laid a hoof on her tummy. See, I went to the doctor's today. Disco gasped. The doctors? He touched her forehead. Are you ill? Is it serious? How many months do you have left to live? She laughed. Discord, I'm not. Whatever it is, I'll cure you. But I'm not. So what is it? How do I pronounce that? Oh, I can't. I don't. Is it Yes, yeah, because the P silent in it, so it's pneumonia. So what is it? Pneumonia? Cancer? Oh, God's sake. Tuberculosis? Pregnancy. Oh my gosh, it's worse than I thought. He buzzed. Wait, run that by me again? She shook her head and then looked up at him with a bright smile. I'm having a baby. Disco blinked. What? I'm due in 10 months. But you, me, us, baby? She nodded. You're going to be a father. He stared at her for a moment and then scooped her in his arms. Oh, honey, this is wonderful. Fluttershy laughed. I knew you'd be excited. Excited? I'm thrilled. I was beginning to think it would be biologically impossible for us to have a baby. But then again, with me, anything's possible. As he hugged her, a horrifying thought occurred to him. What's he going to look like? Fluttershy shrugged. Does it matter? But what if it looks like me? I don't care. I'll love our baby no matter what it looks like. And you will too. He forced a smile. And she embraced him again. She's right, he thought. Though he is hoping it takes after his mother. Already fan screen, yay! Oh my god, what's wrong here? Why is this text so tiny? Because we're going to the next chapter now. But the text is tiny. So I'll see you all for part 2 of chapter 2.